Shalom, giving all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Akakudash, Dabana to the past and the elders of great milestone, citation to the hopeful elect. The brothers are pushing this truth for the four corners of the earth, in truth and in sincerity. The house of David, the Bayad Dawada, the elect. Shalom Akim, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Barakatam. Bless you all. So basically, I'm gonna do a video to the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. I hope I get one of you at the fight. So I'm gonna talk to the Suriname people in the Suriname language, and I'm gonna shift out the language. So Shalom Barangasa, ina bradalata kumbakan ng wanyulas, trua adora spiriti. Idora spirit ng kraftifu amorohi wanang boy Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And the first sabi minavia me Suriname kumbakan ng wanyulas. And mi wantak abra the white man, the so-called white man, the one that like amorohi and the one play amorohi too. Ja winales da malis two scripture da musoro one video tak the white man si one play amorohi da malis first scripture in Isaiah chapter 14 verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, then tak the white man tak in the first time, I would ascend into heaven, tak the mo look to say heaven, hemel, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. Tak mo potaman throne drape, tap si fu den sterren. Tak? I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation. Amos don't tak uno, a mount of congregation wantak the Israelite na uno. Madatif sa demand tap uno. And uno do under demand. In the size of the north. The mascript Morofara verse 14. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. Heights. So like I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. The monster, the walker, next time the man do bow the man walker crabble and so and so and so. I will be like the Mosai the Mataki. The Molisa of Nyubaka. Once the Mataki in Isaiah 14 verse 13. Isaiah 14 verse 13. Isaiah chapter 14 verse 13. For thou hast set in thy heart the wet man, the so-called the wet man, the devil, the dibri. For thou hast set in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation. In the sides of the north, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. The man takit the man de kamorohi one. God no let noity the one de kamorohi one. Morohi destroy. Amo soru one fidu tak de man ja one play amorohi one. They may go tap moon, they may go tap a man, they may lay no man no man go tap a man. They brief the man, they may an devil one tak deceive and they may deceive a year follow tak the man go tap a moon, they may walk at a moon. Soru one fidu tak na so lay.
On December the 19th, 1972, Apollo 17 returned to Earth after 8 days on the Moon. It was the 6th successful manned lunar mission in the space of 3 years. years. It would also be the last. More than 4 decades later, the Apollo 17 team remain the last humans to set foot on the moon's surface. But why? UFO Insight writer and editor Ian Stevens believes that NASA has not returned to the moon because it is secretly inhabited by a sophisticated alien civilization. According to Ian Stevens, this alien species has colonized the dark side of the moon. From settlements and rocket bases, they monitor life on Earth. Stevens believes NASA has decided the best way to deal with it is to deny its existence. His claim is corroborated by former NASA staff, including Donna Hare. She allegedly worked in the agency's photo labs in the early 1970s. Hare revealed that high-ranking employees once shared top-secret information with her. This included the revelation that astronauts from one of the moon landings said they discovered 3 UFOs when they reached the moon. These mysterious craft then trailed them for the duration of their mission. Another former employee, Carl Wolf, claims that while working on NASA's Lunar Orbiter project in 1965, he discovered photographic evidence of an alien base on the moon. Wolf says the images show a series of mushroom-shaped buildings, spherical structures, and towers built by aliens, which NASA chose to hide from the public. More intriguingly, author Maurice Chatelain has published radio transcripts from several of the Apollo missions. These include conversations from the Apollo 11 mission. The transcripts show that as Neil Armstrong became the first man to walk on the moon, the surrounding craters were lined with observant alien spaceships. When the astronauts informed mission control, they were instructed to be silent on the issue so that word would not get out.
2, 1. Ignition.
NASA claims it is pursuing a global exploration strategy. This is an international effort to discuss the goals and purpose of exploring the moon further. Current conclusions state there is no urgency to return there. However, given there are a number of scientific questions that require lunar data to answer, this seems unlikely. Ian Stevens argues that this is simply a PR stunt to keep the public in the dark. Indeed, in 1968, NASA published Document R277. This is a comprehensive list of 9,600 mysterious. It remains that he claimed really showed, although the moon. Instead, there may be other, more banal reasons we haven't returned to the moon. The Apollo program is estimated to have cost a massive $110 billion in today's money. Recent estimates put the cost of a mission today at over $105 billion. Given that NASA's total federal budget for 2017 is $19 billion, a moon landing would be financially very difficult. Moreover, there is no evidence that NASA's global exploration strategy is a ploy to distract from the truth. NASA says it relates to the changing demands of lunar travel. Earlier missions intended simply to take people to the moon and return them to Earth. This is no longer the case. According to John Olson, director of NASA's Exploration Systems Mission Directorate Integration Office, visiting other planets is no longer about flags.
So, you see, we shall lay for the man, see? Wallow lay, deceive man, deceive a follow, deceive a hair grown tapu. Tak ay, Imadoro, atapamu. So, boom, so lay, the more play amoro hiwa. This one to scripture go nga this namuan tapu. These 2 last scripture namuan tapu. A scripture in Isaiah chapter 45, verse 5. A scripture, I am the Lord, and there is none else. Tak inamoro hiwa and one day. There is no God beside me. I give the day, thou day has not known me. Verse 6, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am the Lord Yahweh, and there is none else. See, no one no day. no one know they see Amoro he want, and no one know the Camoro he want to, and no one know they. So I can for collect nang Amoro he want. Si Amoro he want I am the Lord and there is none else. There is no God beside me. No one God will know the see Amoro he want. Shall the so called and the white man, you're the devil. So called white man is the devil. Yeah, make them sabi. The devil, the so-called white man, Esau, Edomites, so-called white man is the devil. Yeah, let them know. So with that, I give all praise to the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. The one see the person else a great milestone. And with that, I want to say shalom.